Fergie was asleep. Is asleep. So sorry, it's upside down. She was asleep under. I said no. That's right. Fighting dirty, pulling the tail. Winston was looking for a toy. I think he touched every one of them. I'm going to read this morning and then I'm going to try and put that gym together. Should have done it yesterday. Two on one. That's not fair. What are you chewing on? Huh, kibble? It's under my foot. There it is. Jump all over me, it's fine. Don't come in. So I have started trying to correct them. For barking and not barking, but whining when it's inappropriate. And so this thing of Tylenol I bought, I'm sure it's expired many years ago. Yeah, okay, so it expired September in 2018. I never used the pills. I might have used a couple of them. But if you open this up, it's all powder, mostly powder. But see, he already knows. So all I do is I shake it at them. If they're whining, to teach them, it's quiet, no whining. So when they're in their crates, when you guys are starting to crate train them, if you have a shaker can, you can make a can, put coins in it. If you have a vitamin bottle or a pill bottle that you're not going to be using, or maybe you can use it, but in my case, these are all broken up inside now, so, but it works. So outside of your first, when you're first trying to shush your pups, like when they go in their crate, if they're crying, we never take our pups out of the crate when they're crying. Except when they've been in there and they've already taken their nap or have had some quiet time in there. And let's see. No. So normally when I'm working with pups, I start with just shushing them, and that'll work. It depends on the pup and the litter. And it also depends on how stubborn they can be. So then I move to the shaker can. I don't normally get beyond the shaker can. I might have had one or two pups that I've had to go to a squirt bottle, which, listen, doesn't sound nice, but it doesn't kill your dog. It is just water. My dogs, if I get out the squirt bottle, they just think that's so much fun because they're just going to catch the water out of the air. But I certainly don't want to send these guys home without some kind of, they have to know. I try to start them off with rules and boundaries, and to make it easier for you guys, so that when you get your dogs, your pups and bring them home, it should be easier for them to accept the crate. And I will say that usually I have probably about a 98%. Can think of very few pups. I had one litter of pups that 5 were in that litter, and every single one of them had trouble accepting the crate. I want to say every single parent though was unwilling to follow the rule set. You're on your way out?
Yeah. It shouldn't be long.
Okay, so, oops, let me pause. So what time do you want to go to Micro Center? Why won't this
Probably
pause?
sometime after 12 or 1.
Okay, I'm not even going to bother about pausing it. I'll just end up disconnecting it. Okay, well, I'll see you when you get back.
Yep.
So when you guys bring your pups home, and I'll go over this with everybody when they come to pick up. That first night should be the only night. I'm keeping my fingers crossed. If you're going to have any trouble at all, it should be the first night. But don't put your human emotion on it and think that, oh, they're missing their siblings. That's how humans think. That's not how dogs think. If they're crying in their crate, it's because they want you to take them out. It has nothing to do with their siblings. So if you follow the instructions and feed them accordingly, and they get their last meal by 6 or between 5 and 6, but no later than that, and give them water and take away their water, depending upon what time you go to bed. Everybody's different. I go to bed between 10 and 10:30 usually. So if I have a dog in training, I take their water away at 8 o'clock. They get no water until they are housebroken. So it's not forever, but it does help them to be successful through the night. These guys, the last 2 nights, not last night, but the night before and the night before that, there was one pup who pooped in the crate night before last. What is today? I don't even know what today is. It's awful. Night before last, 2 pups pooped in the crate, and I think I videoed it. Of course, today I didn't video when I walked in to get them. Nobody pooped in the crate, probably because when they pooped in the crate in their overnight pen, they said, this is awful, I'm not going to poop in here anymore, because they don't have a lot of room in there. So they don't really want to poop where they sleep or where their toys are. So today I went in there and their pen was dry. They had no poop, they had no pee. So that's the idea of crating. It's called the Denning effect. That's what wolves, out. Wolves dig a den. It's very tight and secure. Usually dark in there, so you can cover your crate 3 sides and leave the front open. Make it nice and cozy in there for them. Put a nice crate pad in there. They may pee or poop in there the first or second, that first night. Generally, after that, they can make it through the night. So if they cry that first night, you're going to take them out. You're going to have a pee pad sitting on top of the crate. You don't talk to them or anything. You just take them out of their crates, let them pee on the pee pad. When dogs go to sleep, when puppies go to sleep, when they wake up, they have to pee usually immediately, almost 100% of the time. So it's a great time for training. So you're going to let them come out and let them pee. They go back in their crate. If you talk to them or play with them in the middle of the night, guess what's going to happen on night 2? They're going to say, oh, that was so much fun. I had one-on-one time. They played with me. They rubbed my belly, and they're going to start waking up every night at the same time for that kind of fun. So you're not being strict. You're just setting guidelines for your dog. And if you want to be successful, I know people who have dogs that are 10 years old and they're still taking them out at 1 in the morning. I have 8 dogs. I am not getting up at 1 in the morning or 2 in the morning. And my dogs know that if my dogs wake me up in the middle of the morning, I know that it's serious and that they have to go. So, the funny thing about it is all 8 dogs sleep in our bedroom. And the dog that has the problem, They know exactly what to do. They come straight downstairs, go straight to the basement door. We go straight downstairs and outside. None of the other 7 dogs move. They just stay in their place. So, your dogs can learn to do anything, and whatever schedule you set for them or whatever rules you decide to make for them, they can learn it. The minute you say my dog can't do that or my dog can't learn that, then you might as well forget it. You've set yourself up for failure, which is why a lot of little dogs still pee in the house, or people use pee pads for their tiny dogs because they say, oh, they have a tiny bladder and they can't hold it. Well, that's not true. So, so they can. And your dogs will do whatever you ask them to do. So these guys look like they're down for the count for this morning. I'm going to take their food up. We're starting on our food schedule now, which I've been pretty lenient about letting them eat whenever they want. Now we're going to start taking their food up starting today. They're 6 weeks old yesterday. They're eating just a little bit of softened kibble. I gave them some hard kibble yesterday. They really weren't ready for it. They didn't want it. So everything that they ate all the soft kibble, and the hard kibble they just left. But that'll change within the next 2 weeks. And we'll put them on schedule. Tonight will be the first night that they get their last meal at 6 o'clock. I'll leave their water down until bedtime, and then they'll go into their nighttime pen. So these guys are shaping up very, very nicely. I mean, easiest litter I've raised in 12 years and I've had some really great litters. These guys have so far been the easiest. So I think you guys are all going to have great pups, and hopefully you'll be happy with them. The 2 boys are here with me, and the 2 girls are. There's Ferg. She was the first one done. I don't know where. Mia was on the other side under the table. So I'm going to go and get some coffee and do my reading and try to put their toy gym together, see if they'll like that this afternoon. Hope you guys have a great day.